Hey everyone, it's Stella from the Dyspraxia System, and today I want to talk about the question: if you could get rid of your disorder or disability, would you? Now, everyone has a different opinion about this, obviously, because no one's experience is the same. For us personally, we wouldn't get rid of our disabilities, but I know there are probably also a lot of people that do want to get rid of it, and maybe some people would only get rid of some aspects of their disability and disorder if they could. Of course, it's all hypothetically, because for a lot of disabilities and disorders, I think almost all of them actually, there is no cure. You can only get stuff that help you deal with the consequences of your disorder and disability, so to speak, but nothing that can get rid of them, unless you have like depression, but then not chronic depression, but depression that you can actually get over it. But like only a very few you can get over and get rid of, but most you can't. I don't know the arguments for the other sides. Probably a lot of people will get rid of theirs because they hate everything that they can't do because of it. But I'm not fully sure that would be what I guess to be. But we don't want to get rid of ours. No, we would. Well, perhaps we will get rid of some aspects of this pride, but also not really that even. Yeah, we hate some of the aspects, like our memory being garbage and stuff like that, but it's our life. We're used to it. Our life would be completely different if we didn't have them. We didn't have our disabilities. For once, if we didn't have dyspraxia, we would have gone through less trauma, so there would probably be less of us in the system. Don't even know if it would be a system. I mean, probably, because our parents aren't the best either, but our life would be so different. We wouldn't even be able to imagine it without dyspraxia. And we also can't imagine it without OSCD 1B. So no, we don't want to get rid of it because of that. Also, there's a lot of stuff that we can do with our disabilities that we wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Like, we have Loki has an awesome lover now, and some of the littles even have claimed Loki and their lover as their parents, which is adorable. But like stuff like that you can't do otherwise. The system would just go poof. For one, I wouldn't even know who was left as person in the body, which is scary to think about. I don't want to just disappear. Sure, yeah, we wouldn't have trauma anymore. Maybe if that's how it works. But I would maybe just be gone. I don't want that. None of us want that. Look, he's too scared of losing any of us. Like, we want to be healthy, healthy multiplicity is our goal, not final fusion, which is where all the alters become one personality, to put it simply. get rid of our disabilities. Yeah, there's a lot of hardship, but we learn to adapt. We learn more creative ways of dealing with some things. I mean, we made awesome friends and have this YouTube channel because we have these disabilities. So, just saying, it's like asking asking a trans person if they would want to be cis, or asking a gay person in a homophobic setting if they would want to be straight. It's like, you're not the norm. So if you would want to be, if you could be the norm, well, norm, we shouldn't have those norms, but if you could be the norm, would you? And no, this is what I've known for all my life. I don't want to switch that. I don't want to turn my life around like that. Why would I? This is what I'm used to. Yeah, sure, I don't like it, but, well, don't fully like it, but who says I wouldn't like the way I would be if I didn't have these disabilities anymore? Can you promise me that? No. And would I suddenly not have them anymore? Or would it be that my entire life I wouldn't have had them? Because if I suddenly didn't have them anymore, no matter who is over as the only personality in the body, would miss all of us immensely. Our whole life would change. Friends we have might change. Loki's lover might not be our Loki's lover anymore, because Loki might not be left anymore. It would be such a mess. No, I like my life the way it is. We all do. We won't be able to imagine what it's like without. So no, of course we wouldn't want to change. We wouldn't want to get rid of our disabilities. If you want to, as a disabled person or a person with disorder, that's okay. I mean, it's that you can't, but it's okay if you would want to if you had the chance. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying we don't want that. It would be too scary to imagine what our life would be like without. So, yeah. I mean, if you have a different view, I would love to hear all about it. Would love to see your reasoning. No matter what answer you have, it's valid. You know, no one knows your life like you do. So obviously, no one can judge whether or not your life would be better without it or with. I know a lot of people who don't have a disorder probably think we would all get rid of our disorders and disabilities, but that's not the case. I don't know what percentage would and what percentage wouldn't, but I know there are a lot of people in the DID and OSCD community or neuro community who wouldn't want to get rid of their system, who want healthy multiplicity instead of final fusion. So that already says a lot. Because final fusion is kind of getting rid of DID and OSCD. Of course it's not, but that's the closest we get. And just the fact that not everyone wants that already shows that a lot of people don't want to get rid of their disorder and disability if they could. So, yeah. People with a disorder, without a disorder, people without a disorder or disability just don't understand what it's like to have one. And that, there are a lot of aspects that we like about it, too. Even though there's also a lot of hardship that comes with it. So, yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or whatever, leave them down below in the comments. If you want to follow us on social media, you can. It's down in the description, and Twitter's also on the end screen. If you want to see more of our videos, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when we upload a new video.